So I was thinking about Civ a little bit since last week, and it feels like this. If you go to war, it's very costly. And what's the very best thing you can get out of a war?
A capital.
All your
Very little, honestly.
A capital.
Capital with wonders and...
Capital with wonders and stuff, right? But if you do that, you've made an enemy
For life.
Or you
usually.
take- or you-
Unless
For the
we have
game,
the
at
toady
least.
rule. Okay?
Yeah.
But that is
Toady
like...
rule, honestly, I don't think that works
So that,
very
but
well.
that's a risk, right? So you have to build a big infrastructure. You have to charge in. You have to take the capital, and you have to get them capture their capital for how long did we say? 10 turns is what we originally said.
Yeah.
But I think it should be more like 5. If they can't take it back within 5 turns, then usually that's just.
I agree on that.
Um,
If you want the toady rule, you have to accelerate it. You can't have it a long countdown.
yeah, like
That way,
5
the
turns
toady-
is like hundreds of years. You know, like that's the average amount of resistance. Or maybe you can only even take it back while your capital still has resistance. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, because that's the thing, isn't it? You know.
I think Rythian's going to completely roll over me.
Yeah, I am.
But
This is good. I like. Why do you turtle if you can fight?
but
like
the
this?
other thing is like,
Because it means I probably will lose.
Rythian's been fighting this whole
the game.
game.
so if you like,
Yeah. For all the
Brilliant.
captain passes, I've been in war for most of this game.
Yeah.
I guess like the other thing about war is that like if you fail to get that push in immediately and you fail to take a capital, you just take one crappy city, and you don't cripple their empire enough, you get embroiled in this forever war because that person feels like they need that city back to win. And so the risk of going to war is that if you fail to so I think the only point of going to war is if you think you can take the capital, okay? Because I don't think it's worth attacking if all you're trying to do is take one city off them. Because if you try and take the city off them, it's usually going to be in a bad place. It's going to be awkwardly close to their border, so they're going to take
Rythian
it
just
back.
took all of my city-states.
I mean,
Strong.
I spent money on one of them, and then the other two just happened.
I think I should be making friends with you guys instead of Rythian.
Well, okay, you had an option, Nick. You had
No,
an
you're
option.
strong. We're at peace. I took the peace option.
Yeah, and you backstabbed me
How?
by attacking the city-states.
That's not yours.
That
The
was
city-states were
implied
their
to
own
be part
people.
of the reason.
The city-states were their own entity. They can make their own choices to be conquered or not to be conquered. Simon, what are you doing?
Nothing.
I'm just living my best life. I
doing
ground
nothing.
myself into my huge ass for half of this game, and I didn't have anything to show for it. Like I've been massively hurt by that, and I'm just down here, pootling along.
What happened, Simon? Tell me what you would do better next time.
I would have. Well, basically, what you
Don't
were
just say
saying
not
is-
attack Lewis, because that is what you take away from every time.
Hmm.
I think I was right to attack, but I think I should have withdrawn when it was clear that I couldn't win. What you were saying,
You
but,
couldn't
like,
take a
You're
city.
not going to gain anything from it. Yeah,
I think
so you
that's
should have
it.
put
I mean,
pulled back.
I feel like this is a
We
like
get
a
stuck in these
lesson we all
long
learned ages ago. You
Death
know, like
grinding wars. Yeah. We don't want to have battles of the Somme. We want to have blitzkrieg.
Yeah.
We want to have conquering Poland, but not like Russian front. You know, no, just mega death of everyone. Just nice, quick
No
wars
mega
where
death.
we take over Poland. Okay, just normal, not good, fast, over before Christmas wars. None of these long ass going on for 4 years wars.
So many units.
yes.
Rythian swarm.
Yeah, someone was just asking in the chat. What do people think about the stuff coming out of E3?
Well,
Oh,
Bethesda conference was
very
a total shit show. That's
That
all I know.
was so bad.
Oh,
happened?
man. It was just like, here's a
They
new
hired-
game. It's a free-to-play mobile game. Here's another new game.
Yeah.
It's a free-to-play
It's a
mobile
free-to-play
guys
game.
have
mobile
phones?
But they hired a crowd to cheer for everything.
And everyone was like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, free-to-play mobile games.
Yeah,
That's
it was
fucking
ridiculous.
going nuts.
I don't know if they did hire the crowd or literally people are hyped for the dumbest shit. I've been to E3. I know about those dumbass people that they put in the audiences. You know,
Like the most fanboy of the fanboy.
but you might be right, honestly. I reckon it's cheaper to just hire the crowd, isn't it?
Yeah,
Although Baldur's Gate 3, whew, pretty excited about
I'm
that.
excited about that though. Yeah.
Is it being made by the Divinity guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, it will actually not suck.
And it's using like 5th edition rules as well, I think.
Baldur's Gate 3. We promise it won't suck this time.
I mean, it never sucked, so fuck you.
Never sucked. Never mind.
That's fun. Report you, my
there?
liege. Greek submarine spotted in the ocean off and Sophia, me lord.
I
Off
just Greek
Ur.
anything make it funnier.
Where's Ur?
It's on the east coast, me lord. East Coast City. It's on. Do you know where Mount Maunganui is on New Zealand? It looks a bit like that.
There.
Yeah. Off New
When people
Zealand.
want to make someone sound like they're either from fantasy or an idiot, they just go straight to the West Country accent. It's like the
Really,
universal
Mr. Claiborne
shorthand.
Lewis.
Don't do it,
Yeah,
Rythian.
might as well.
Might as
Fuck
well.
off!
My frigate.
Tony!
I
Get
needed
back
that.
here.
He's killed my.
My frigate!
He killed my frigate, my lord.
Oh no!
He frigged it, my lord.
Some deals just ended with Simon. Do you want to do them again, Simon?
I can sling you away if you like.
Silk for sugar? How does that sound?
Basically, luxury for luxury. Yeah.
Okay.
You're a fast clicker, Dalta,
Hey,
but not fast enough.
Not fast enough.
But damn
You're
close.
a fast clicker, Daltos, but not fast enough. Ha ha! Let's have a little science number. I'll start. 342. Pretty good.
Tony that far ahead of me.
342.
342.
Yep. Daltos.
205.
Oh, Simon.
316.
Oh, Rythian.
I was at 800, but I'm down to 744.
Oh,
war is taking a lot.
744. Duncan.
1279.
Oh.
This is what you can do when you're not busy with this shit.
Oh. Why is it when you've got ideologies it keeps trying to tell you to build a center of progress?
Just slap it down. It won't bother you anymore. That's what I do. Just stop the nagging.
Yeah.
You know what it is, Dunk. We all live with nagging in various kinds. Sometimes you just have to take a turn to deal with it, and it goes away. Otherwise, it keeps coming back. Life lesson for you there, Duncan.
Yeah.
Just in case you ever run into
Vaguely.
that difficulty, you know, someone's nagging you. Don't know who it might be. Probably someone, maybe a man. Could be
Maybe.
a woman. Just it doesn't matter. Someone will be nagging you. You can just deal with it quickly, and then it's gone. The nagging has stopped.
One short push. That's all you
Simon has typed "I concede" in chat and quit.
No, I am still here.
Oh, right. He's gone grey. He's actually quit the game.
Oh, I actually looking at the stream, I can now see what the world map looks like. I still haven't explored beyond the bit that I was hemmed in.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
man.
We're gonna have to do a new game after this one's over, because
Yeah.
you know we need to
I'm
like.
so
up it.
tired of this at the moment.
What do you mean? You
Like, I'm going to be exhausted by the time we start a new game.
well,
Yeah.
because you're gonna don't jizz all your energy into this one. You got to save it for the second race. It's like you're in a semi-final, okay,
Yeah.
Rythian, and you know you've lost, but you've got to play the third place match
Yeah.
after, right? And so you're like, fuck
Yeah.
it, I'm gonna lose and try and get third place. You have to like, you can't just spunk out all of your energy now onto this worthless nothingness. It's just
like
wasting
being
it
in
on
the
the ground.
decathlon.
You're
It's like
spunking it
being in
onto.
the Olympic
You're sowing
decathlon.
your
You know you've
seed into
lost.
the
You've gotta
desert.
keep doing it.
You know, you got to wait for a fertile bit of ground to lay your love. You
Put
know,
your
like
spunk
those
into.
Flanders fields. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, you got to spunk.
Let's just plan this field.
You can't
Oh,
just spunk into nothingness. That's what the Catholic Church teaches. No spunking into nothingness.
I don't know
Oh
if
my
that's what they
god!
said.
I just sent a tank into a ruins and it turned into a modern armor.
Nice.
What were they hiding there?
Oh my God, it's like one of those sci-fi ruins. It's like Stargate. They just equip themselves with like
That's hilarious.
better equipment.
Fantastic.
Let's build a
Fuck,
research
it's creepy.
labs.
What's tribute a city-state?
That is go
You
to a
can
city
ask for
state
them
and
stuff.
demand for tribute, but you have to
Oh.
have like a certain amount of military power. So the way tribute works is you have to have in Civ 5. This is how it used to work. I don't know if it's still the case. You have to be in like the top 3 of the military power anyway. So the higher you are up the military power overall in F9, which I'm 3rd, for example, the more points you would get towards it. But also you have to have a certain amount of troops, a certain power within 6 to 10 squares of them, I think.
Right.
and then you would be able to tribute them, and they would give you some like money, like 300 gold or something. And it's quite an effective way in the early game to get money off of city-states. It's quite a filthy robot strat.
Yeah.
But again, because it's complicated, I don't know exactly how much you need. I don't know how much, like, how close you have to be. I don't know anything about it. You have to have the military units. It's a lot of faff. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not really that knowledgeable
I
about
never even
faff.
tried it.
I'm not really a faff lover.
How do I do that? That's,
I don't love faff. I'm aware of faff.
I
For big,
appreciate
beautiful faff.
I understand the value of faff, you know, try-harding. Don't get me wrong, you know. Oh, boy, have I understood the value of faff many a time. I've done a lot of faffy stuff. I've faffed with the best. The best of them.
Two,
and the worst.
3 guys at once.
I've faffed left, right, center, up, down, left, right, BA.
BABS.
I've done all of it. Is it the same shit that you guys are voting up every fucking time that I vote down every fucking time? Can we just repeal me for crying out loud? I'm not.
Duncan, who are you? Theresa fucking May?
We'll do the vote again.
It didn't work 4 times.
We'll have a 5th one, god damn it.
Down.
It's a different deal this time. I changed the color of the ink I wrote it in.
I'm plundering a logging
waiting
camp.
for Duncan to win. So this is over.
The nightmare will end.
You can just surrender, you know. You're the only one in it. If you don't think you can win.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel like there's some
or is that
value
is
to
this
that.
your strategy to lie about whether or not you think you can win?
No,
What's
I
your
mean,
strat?
no. My strat, like, was like hold on and win and everything. But you know, when Duncan isn't involved in war and I'm involved in war on 2 fronts, it's hard. Fine, keep the fucking city-states, Nick.
Nope, not now. You can't.
Oh my
can't
god!
You can't do peace after like.
Yes, I just
being
did.
off in my grill. That's why I'm starting to win. You can't offer peace.
Started to win because Lewis joined the battle now. Yeah,
I've not joined the battle. I've got like massively out of date units.
Great War Infantry is more than Nick has. Nick just has 50,000 artillery, and he's hoping that's enough.
It was enough. I was actually.
It was
holding
not enough. I took your city 14 times.
twice, and now it's mine.
Oh my
Because I had to
god,
back
Nick,
off
look at
my-
this! What is this artillery line?
Oh my god.
It's even
One
more.
tank will just crush all that one by one.
Oh, it hasn't.
Oh, what?
It
I see,
has
because it's all
multiple
constantly
times.
backed up by more.
Scientifically proven.
Your artillery is backed up by artillery.
Yeah.
There was actually a thing I read once about why American artillery was so effective in World War II.
Have we what?
So it was this basically there was this thing, an article I read that compared how effective British, American, and German artillery was in the Second World War. And basically, like technologically, I think that the German artillery was slightly better, but the Americans were more effective because what they did was they pre-mapped out every possible trajectory that their artillery could use. So like everywhere that they were going to be deployed, there was like a grid. And all the field commanders would have to do would call out, oh, there's enemies at this grid coordinate. And then the artillery crews would look up this table that had been calculated way beforehand. And they just dial in the like numbers for the pitch and elevation and then just fire. And it was like everything was pre-calculated considering like different weather conditions and stuff like that, rather than having to do it by trial and error.
Oh my god, that sounds.
Yeah, but it was all amount of calculation beforehand, but it just made things so much quicker when they had to do it in the field.
Really? So they'd like have so someone had to do that, I guess, like spend like weeks and weeks writing books, like log books to like calculate all the hills and stuff. And
Yeah.
knowing how far they'd fire. Man, that sounds fucking.
It would have been so like human computers because it was digital computers.
Bio robots, if you like.
Bio robots, exactly. Yeah, it was like I thought that was really interesting, my comparison.
They
Yeah,
also
yeah.
painted the missiles red.
It is interesting, Simon. Sorry, no one's talking because they're all fighting.
Contribute.
Well, I'd
contribute,
love to
chat.
join in on this banter, but
But I hate my life and I want to die. You asked for this. You're the one who made us come back.
No.
You're not
No,
allowed to complain. You wanted this.
I agree.
If I hear another complaint out of your mouth, Rythian, I will slap you and take you up with a slipper, and I will put you in bed with no dinner. That's right.
No,
No ice cream.
I want my dinner.
I'm gonna run my tank into ruins until it becomes a death robot. Actually, is modern armor the top one?
I don't think tanks can upgrade to death robots.
What does upgrade to death?
Nothing. I think. I think
Aw.
they're their own. They're their own promotion. They're their own tree. Yeah.
That'd be a hell of an upgrade. That's like a mecha upgrade if you're like going from infantry
Just
to
grow his legs.
Hey,
No, it's
Mom,
like
I
a
got
Talbot
promotion
cyborg.
today.
You put them in like a mecha, like walker. Like
The boss
Yeah.
told me I'm
Depending-
going
depending-
from tank to death robot.
It's quite an upgrade.
it depends how grimdark you want to go, because it could either be like a mecha suit.
Modern
that you
armor
sit in,
does
or you could be,
upgrade
like,
to death
fused
robots,
into it.
apparently.
Oh.
Chat.
I think the more important thing than not starting a war is not starting two wars at the same time.
Right.
Like,
Well,
Louis,
it didn't matter.
everyone-
Like Lewis Duncan's toady. I had to like stop him. He was like giving away information and stuff. So I attacked frigate, and now the army is coming.
A frigate.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like it was worth it.
No, I mean I just wanted to get out of there.
I was attacking you regardless. You knew it was
Yeah,
coming.
I
It was
know.
telegraphed at least an
Yeah.
hour in advance.
Of course it was. Like, of course you were coming.
Merchant. Great merchant. I wasted all my great merchants making Vancouver friendly with me. Then I tried the coup and lost everything.
Ah.
I lost everything.
What did it cost?
Everything.
Everything.
All right.
We'll throw a Yogscast member off of the bridge to get the Soul
Where
Stone.
did that frickin' great general go?
I think most of us would be okay with throwing one of us off a bridge for the Soul Stone.
Yeah.
It has to be someone you love.
Great
It can't just be
general.
like, I don't know, one of Hat Films. Like, it's
I'll
actually
throw
got to be
off
someone you
Soul
really
Stone.
care about.
It's true.
It'd be
Gone.
well, no, Thanos wouldn't be
Ben
one of
off.
us, be one of our enemies.
Like Lewis,
Not-
I'm just imagining Lewis yeeting Ben off the top of the Soul Stone.
We don't
And the
need
Red
this.
Skull was like, oh, we thought this would be a bit more difficult a choice. And Lewis is like, no, just give it to me.
Shit, look at my science guide. Look at that number.
Was it 1337?
It is.
Oh,
Yay.
Duncan.
Which means you're now well over to fucking hell. Right, okay, I give up. Duncan wins.
All right, good.
What? No, come on. I'm like 5 turns from a massive amount of nukes.
I don't care. I don't
the
care.
boy have
I've
his
got,
news.
I've only got 2 cities left.
Who are you
Yeah,
gonna?
I
Oh
can
my
see this
God!
now.
Look at that fleet! Oh, Duncan, this is devastating.
Like
Come
you managed to
on.
get
Who are you
you
gonna
managed to
nuke?
get Nick and Lewis to like go on me instead of you.
Go on, you! You went on me! I took
No,
two
but, yeah, but we
cities.
could have had peace. We could have had peace.
They're my
Have you only got
cities.
2 cities left, Rythian?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking what? How are you playing on such a? How would you do so well with 3 cities that whole
Because you
game?
don't need to go wide.
Listen, I go
You
as
can go
wide as
tall.
I can.
4
I've
cities,
been
I
stretching
know.
myself out for years to
Yeah.
get as wide as
And
possible.
look what happened to your huge ass as a result of it.
Oh no!
Exactly.
But my huge
So many
ass is
men
still in
up
my
it.
control. My huge ass is great.
It was cleaved in twain, Lewis.
It was penetrated by the soldiers of the Inca nation at one point, but
Yeah.
I retrieved it back.
Come on, let's finish this. Let's finish
No.
this game.
Why?
I'm.
What do you mean finish? You mean
Well, it's new
you mean
people.
you get to nuke us?
Well, let's just get to the end screen. It's not far away.
How far is it?
I don't know.
Like 100 turns, like an hour and a half.
Yeah, like a long way.
No.
We can make a new game, Duncan. A game that's fair for
Whatever.
all.
You can
Let's
do what
have a
you want.
vote.
I
Let's
give
have a
up.
vote,
Either
and then
way,
I
I give up.
Let's
I
at
tell
least
you what.
see a nuke go off.
If this is the end of the series, thank you for watching.
People are gonna hate me because I've been on my screen just been building nukes for ages now, and they're gonna hate if none of them go.
If you want to see what
Come
a
on.
nuke looks like in
you
Civ,
want to see a nuke,
you can look at one of our other
Yeah.
videos.
you want to
You know.
see a nuke hit Council of Rith. Come on,
Poor
you
old
want to see it.
Rythian. He doesn't deserve
You
it.
know you
Why?
want to see it.
Jesus Christ.
All right, how about we go for a break and we leave it all running, and then when we come back, you can do your nukes.
Oh, all right.
Sounds like you're talking to a child.
All right, see you in 5 minutes. Oh, fuck.
Jesus